should not look like that, the end of a fuse. In order to avoid that something like that happens to your electrical installation, we develop technology with the highest safety standard. Fuses are used to protect against undesirable consequences resulting from overload and short-circuit currents. Thus, buildings, plants, and especially people can reliably be kept from damages. Siemens offers fuse systems for the fields of application line protection, device and plant protection, as well as C.O.E fuses for the protection of power semiconductors. In our portfolio, you can find all systems that are common on the market, ranging from LV-HRC, Dia-Z, Neo-Z fuses over the Class CC fuse system to cylindrical fuse system. Let's take a look inside an LV-HRC fuse. The dimensioning of the fuse element and the soldering point are vitally important. The Siemens fuse is filled with quartz sand, which has a precisely defined composition. The sand is poured into the fuse and compressed using a very special process. In general terms, there are two types of fault: overload and short circuit. In both cases, the Siemens fuse will shut down the faulty circuit safely. If the circuit is overloaded, the flow of current will heat up the narrow points of the fuse element. The heat from the current melts the solder, thereby weakening the narrow point around the soldering point until the fuse element ruptures there. Under normal circumstances, this process can take anything from a matter of minutes to several hours, depending on the current level. The effects of a short circuit are much more spectacular. The high energy of the short circuit current ruptures the narrow points of the fuse element in fractions of a second. The quartz sand provides an effective means of quenching the resulting arc at the rupture points. In this real-time recording, you can see the quick and reliable tripping of the Siemens LV-HRC fuse. The devastating effects of the shutdown characteristics of the competitor can be seen in particular in the slow-motion sequence which follows. The arc shoots out of the fuse. It is not unusual for this type of fuse to explode and affect other system components with the arcing fault. This leads to operational failures. It can also put life at risk. It pays to use high-quality components. Products from Siemens provide your electrical installation with reliable protection. Make sure your plants have optimum protection. Stay safe with Siemens.